Hi everyone and welcome to your week. This is going to be your weekly energy forecast for the week of May 11th through the 17th. I hope you all enjoyed your weekend and that you are well and still remaining safe. I am going to start with the astrology this week because this week's name is the retro party. There is a lot of retrogrades that are going to be taking place this week, okay? And the first one that we have going on is Saturn on the 11th, okay? And Saturn is in the sign of Aquarius. So what is going to be feeling now is the I shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of feeling. It's like what I could have done, what the what ifs are going to be coming up a lot, very strongly. But what I have to say is that in a couple of weeks, this is going to shift and it's going to be more like we're going to be feeling lighter. We're not going to feel so much of a burden upon our shoulders. And with that being said, there's going to be an illusion of things sort of like returning to what we know as normal, but really it's that of an illusion, okay? The second retrograde that we have going on is Venus, and this is happening on May 13th in the sign of Gemini. So this is going to be the reassessment of our relationships and our desires, okay? Then we also have a retrograde on the 14th, which is Jupiter, okay? And this is happening so that we can sort of conserve our resources and our energy so that we know that, we don't have like endless resources, okay? So it's going to make us address all the energy and effort that we put into things and really speak to us about conserving those resources, okay? Now we also have another aspect, which is Mars in the sign of Pisces, and this is going to bring us to a little bit of that I don't know what to do sort of feeling, okay? It's like it's up in the air and there could be like all these options and this confusion, sort of like the Seven of Cups in tarot, okay? So it's like the not really knowing what to do. But overall, I feel like this week is going to help us to appreciate things in a different way and to also loosen that fear that we have of, truly liking certain things that are catching our attention lately, okay? Our attention, or lately, or maybe they have been catching our attention for quite some time, but we are more willing to explore now, okay? So I'm gonna start with Oracle here. Let's see what we have for everyone. Remember, this is a collective reading. It is for everyone, okay? So take what resonates. Let's see, the week of the 11th through the 17th of May for everyone. Let's see what comes up. I'm gonna try to get a couple of messages. Okay. Also, we have forgiveness. That's really pertaining to that Venus retrograde. It's going to be about not only forgiving others, but forgiveness is individual. It's about really the freeing of that feeling that you could be holding on to some sort of I'm not gonna say regret, but it's that feeling that, that resentment, okay? So knowing that that is something that is detrimental to us, really, to be holding on to any sort of resentment. It causes tension and unnecessary stress. And knowing that if you don't have some sort of closure with, some sort of relationship or friendship that requires this forgiveness, some sort of situation in your life that has come up that is bringing up this this message of forgiveness. Know that you can have this as an individual. You don't need to have the other party to receive this closure, okay? And the second card is leadership, okay? And wow, leadership, this is stepping up to the plate, okay? I feel like this is taking the lead in your own life, okay? And it's a lot of what we're going to see challenged in these next weeks with Capricorn and Aquarius, and it's going to go back to Capricorn in June. So, I mean, not Capricorn and Aquarius, Saturn, the planet that is of structures and government. So this leadership card coming up like that just really makes me think about how we're going to be led in the next few months. But it's coming up this week. Maybe there is something here that is calling for you to step into that role of taking the lead in your life, okay? And not only that, but leading by example to others as well, okay? So let's see what we get with the tarot. I'm gonna shuffle really quick. I had already shuffled, but just so you see, sometimes I do it so you see how my process goes. Let's see what the energy available for this week is. All right. Let's get 4 to 5 cards. I always get 5. Sometimes, you know, extras will come out. And then we'll look at the bottom of the deck. The Empress. It kind of flipped over in the reverse. So the Empress in the reverse, it came out sideways really, but the Empress, the Hanged Man. So just by these 2 cards already, the Empress is that energy of the Divine Feminine. And that energy came up in this morning's message, the sacred geometry messages, that energy of the Divine Feminine. And yesterday I had another reading about calling in that Divine Feminine energy. And that is the energy of allowing, okay? Allowing creativity to flow through us, allowing the birth of new things, okay? The Empress is a card of fertility and abundance in all areas of our life. So it's that energy that is very opposite to the Mars energy, the Aries energy, which is the masculine, which is having to do in order to feel worthy, okay? This is about more of the allowing things to flow to us, okay? Now with the Hanged Man, this is about observing, taking a pause. So what I'm getting with these 2 cards is that, yes, we should definitely take this time to observe, to pause, to reassess, like I was saying before with Venus going into retrograde, which the Empress is ruled by the planet Venus, and it rules Taurus and the sign of Libra. So 2 signs that are very much about wealth, relationships, romance, and all of that good stuff, beauty and comfort, okay? So allowing ideas to flow through us, not feeling like we have to be necessarily productive in order to feel okay. Let's see what else. And it's sort of like the Hangman is an energy of, you know, the pause, the observation, but it's preparing you. It's preparing you for something else. And, you know, the 6 of Wands came up last week, I believe, also. And this is a card of Jupiter in Leo. You know, this is a card of victory, of getting recognition, and it's a big win. So recognition for our talents, recognition for the way that we think, the way that we do things. But overall, it's a win. It's a card that is very victorious. We're moving towards better things. and we're being celebrated for it. Let's see, let's get 2 more for this week of the 11th through the 17th. And wow, the Hierophant. So we have 3 major arcanas already. So wow, the Hierophant is another card for Taurus. And this is a card of higher knowledge, of leadership, like this oracle card that came through before. Stepping into leadership roles, being in the public eye, being admired by others because of what we know. This is having a strong spiritual connection as well. Let me get that one more card, and then we'll look at the bottom of the deck, and this is going to make more sense. Higher knowledge, leadership roles, being counselor to others, being an inspiration to others, sharing your knowledge with others. 10 of Cups. Wow, the ultimate happy card. Happy family, a family united by faith. This is about faith and learning, but also teaching. Teaching ourselves how to connect to those things that make us ultimately happy, and what the happiness looks like for us now. And it could be very well that many of you are connecting to this energy of allowing things to flow, and taking that pause to really observe how you want your success to look like. What is that for you? What is that happy? What is the 10 of Cups? 10 of Cups is something that is individual as well, because my ultimate happiness could very well look different than yours. Now, at the bottom of the deck, as an overall energy or underlining energy, we have the 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles is a card of feeling left out in the cold, feeling like there's not enough, or that we're not enough, or we're not worthy of this success and this happiness. And we could feel shut out by others. We could feel shut out from the world, basically, which is why many of us are feeling isolated and shunned. I also want to read just really quickly on these 2 cards of forgiveness and leadership, okay? And I know that I'm kind of like taking a turn here, but leadership talks about the North Star. So it's like following your true north. So it says, just as the North Star is a beacon for travelers in the dark of the night, you are a beacon for others, okay? So this is what I'm talking about with this card of the Hierophant, leading by example, being a light for others, okay? And it says, come into the light. You could be a teacher. You could be a steward, guardian, a healer, a true leader. Own these gifts, okay? Bring them into the light. Don't hold back. Let the world see your light, okay? I love that. It says, through this, your star is going to shine even brighter. So even through the chaos and the hardship, what is going to come through is like this ultimate happiness with this 10 of Cups, okay? And then the last that I want to read about is a little bit about this forgiveness card. And it says, it is human to want to hold on to the past and our memories, experiences, and relationships. However, there can be times when carrying so much of the past can help us see or be fully in the present. So I always talk to you about the power of being in the present moment, I hope that these messages serve you well. You know that I love you. I'm here for you. I'll see you very soon. Take care.